Hello everyone, it's your host CyberBored, and today we're going to discuss the difference between VPN servers and proxy servers. What are VPNs? A VPN serves few purposes. Number one is to encrypt data that goes around the internet. Number two, it helps you get access to the data in your office. For example, if you are working remotely from home and you need to access some data from your office, you simply use VPN tunneling, which basically changes the IP address of your network to the VPN server's IP address, which should be located in your office, which gives you the ability to gain access to the data necessary for your work. Since VPN gives you the ability to cover your IP address using their IP address, it helps you also to mask your IP address. So on the internet you would appear as if you are in a different location with a different IP address. This feature gives you the ability to gain access to features that are not within your region. For example, if there is a movie that you would like to watch that is not available in your region, you can simply use a VPN to change your location and IP address to be able to watch such movies. We have an example over here for a VPN tunnel or encrypted tunnel. We have over here home office, and here we have the work office. So you are at home trying to get access to the data in your office to finish your work, but it's not possible since you are not there. So how do you do it? You set up through a VPN server a tunnel that connects you from your home to your office, and it's an encrypted tunnel that no one but you and the receiver can access this data. So any kind of traffic from the internet is not possible to get inside this tunnel or outside. No one can see what happens inside this tunnel but you and the receiver. So once you connect to your VPN server at the work office, you establish an encrypted tunnel through the process of a handshake. Once the encrypted tunnel is established between you and the receiver, the data is encrypted through an encryption algorithm. One of the most worth-noted encryption algorithm is called Advanced Encryption Standard. The encryption is done by scrambling data as much as possible using an encryption key that is established during the handshake process between you and the receiver. The purpose is to make the data seem scrambled and obfuscate the data so that even if someone somehow magically gets access to this data, they can't even read it unless they have the decryption, which only you and the receiver are the only people that have the encryption key, which was obtained during the handshake. Let's say there is an attacker trying to listen on the data being transmitted between you and the receiver in this encrypted tunnel. Once the attacker gains access to this data or your ISP, all they are going to see is gibberish, words that doesn't make sense unless they have the decryption key. What is a proxy server? A proxy server sits between you and the destination to relay data between both of you. So for example, we have here an end user, over here proxy server, and here the destination. For example, let's say a website that you're trying to access. You send the data to the proxy server, and then the proxy server sends it back to the destination. So it acts as intermediary between the both of you. So it would appear as if the data was sent from the proxy instead of you. So the destination is going to see the IP of the proxy and is going to think that the data is being received from the proxy. The difference between proxy and the VPN is that the proxy only masks your IP address. It acts as an intermediary. It doesn't encrypt the data, so if anyone happens to gain access to the data, they can easily see it without any problem. Some key features you should keep in mind about proxy. Proxy can act as a filter. So if you are connected to a proxy, you can configure the proxy to filter out some websites and data. It can also use cache to store some information. For example, websites that you frequently use, it can store some cache. Proxy servers often needs to be configured, which allows the traffic that comes from the application to go through the proxy, while other forms of traffic can't reach or go through the proxy. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.